I've had the privilege, I guess I'd call it a privilege, to visit quite a number of movements. Yeah, from Tanzania, quite a number on the continent, really on the continent. Yeah, and I should want to know what sets a group of people different. Yeah, I love the book that I saw about breaking the silence on NGOs in Africa. When I visit these movements, sometimes you find that the kind of organizing they are doing, you cannot differentiate it from what NGOs are doing. So you don't get, it defeats your understanding. How about you just name, maybe you join together with other NGOs and just do the same. The organizing being in form of projects, I know that can take any meaning, but someone knows what I mean. Yeah, it is a project, we carry it out, and then that is it. What sets this center? And when I say center, I don't even mean other centers like Madare, but Kayole in particular. What do you think sets you guys different? Yeah.
As what we do differently compared to other projects that is carried in other movements in Africa, than like NGO. Unaona, unajua project ikianza kitu lazima itaisha, alafu watu watajipanga ishi kama report. Na wengine wana model hiyo ndio njia wenye wana do vitu. Unaona kimradi mentality. We call it mradi mentality. The issue of having the projects, do it, then after that people wrap up and close the show. It doesn't matter whatever the statistics you churn out, but as long as it's just good for the donor, then it sells. No. But what sets us aside apart from all those who are doing issues around blood mentality na sisi wengine wenye tunafanya hii grassroot organization?
It's the consistency. Like the whole point of this sit down is to enlighten each and every one of us. You know, you're supposed to know your rights. You're supposed to know that your environment is supposed to be clean. You're responsible for your environment, like everything of the sorts. So it's the thing that sets us different from the NGOs is that the level of consistency. We are not dependent on the projects. You see, the whole agenda is to make sure that our community or the community we're living in is as safe as possible for us, for our kids, and for the generations to come. So we always take it as the NGOs have an agenda. They will accept whatever proposal that is there, but they have their own targets. They'll reach their target. After then, it's a success to them. They go back. They are not obliged to stay with us for the longest time. Yeah, because they also have donors, don't they? So if the funding is done, the project is done, meaning that the initiative that was sent to the community is no longer there. So the community needs us, who are already from this community themselves, who relate to them. They need us to be consistent. They need us to remind them. You need to know the Constitution. You need to know this and these are your rights. This is what you're supposed to fight for. This is how you're going to fight for it. That is the biggest difference. Now, like, it's a learning process. So our institution is a learning process. You need to learn how to organize yourself. You need to learn you need to get the whole knowledge of how you're supposed to sustain yourself. I'm not sure about
Political education is one, like a pillar on its own, but we practice on all other pillars. So you see, when you're politically educated, you get you're enlightened enough to reach your solutions, even though these other impediments in the NGOs and what and all will come through, you are able to know your way through all these portals and such, you know. Yeah, so our political leaders, our political teachers, big up. Big thanks to them.
Also to add, you know, NGOs are non-political, they're non-governmental.
Non-governmental
You
organizations.
see, the issue with their funding is limited to a certain project. So if it is GBV, it's GBV. They don't want you to mix with politics and.
NGOs, they specify, they have specific projects like humanitarian projects, so they don't mingle with politics and all that.
So, you know, as my comrade has said here, political education gives you that lens to see who is genuine, who is not genuine. You know? And we also learn from other movements how they are organizing on the left side. Yeah?
Yeah. To add to that, that political education is reminds you that it is a continuous struggle. Like since then and now, we are probably like fighting for the same things. So how are we going to fight for them differently? Yeah, how are we going to fight for them differently? Because Sankara has always been fighting for the liberation of the African.